the 6 most mysterious people of all time. Number 6. The Babushka Lady. The Babushka Lady is a mysterious figure linked to the assassination of American President John F. Kennedy. Babushka Lady is a woman who typically wore a headscarf like a babushka, which is commonly worn by elderly Russian women. However, the murder took place during the U.S. Cold War, so there have been various bizarre theories about her identity over the years. Although a woman named Beverly Oliver claimed to be the Babushka Lady, in a true sense, her identity was never confirmed. Because of her headscarf, she remains a mysterious figure in history. Number 5. D.B. Cooper. In 1971, a man using the pseudonym Dan Cooper hijacked a 727 airliner and collected a $200,000 ransom. In addition to demanding a ransom, he also demanded a parachute. After receiving his ransom in Seattle, he ordered the pilots to descend on Mexico City. During the flight, Cooper jumped from the plane with a parachute at night and disappeared without a trace. Despite an extensive investigation by the FBI, Cooper's identity remains unknown. Some believe that Cooper jumped from the plane and died. Ever since this plane hijacking, Dan Cooper has remained a mysterious figure in history. Number 4. Satoshi Nakamoto. Bitcoin and blockchain creator Satoshi Nakamoto is one of the most mysterious figures in history. Generally, the name Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, is considered a pseudonym. Satoshi Nakamoto was active online during the first few years of Bitcoin's launch, but disappeared in the early 2000s and 10s with billions of dollars worth of Bitcoins. Recent attempts to expose Nakamoto include a failed press conference in which a man named Stephen Mula claimed to be Satoshi but could not prove his claims. Because of this, Satoshi Nakamoto remains one of the most mysterious figures in history to this day. Number 3. Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau is often considered one of the most mysterious figures in the history of film. Tommy Wiseau was born in 1955, but his full identity remains unclear. However, according to him, he is from Europe. Wiseau gained notoriety for producing the Room films, which is considered one of the worst films ever made. Equally mysterious is how he financed The Room, which cost at least $6 million to produce and promote. Some believe he got it through selling drugs or some other bad deed. Number 2. Tank Man. The unidentified tank man standing in front of a column of tanks during the Tiananmen Square protests on June 5, 1989, remains one of the most mysterious figures in history. In the video, he can be seen repeatedly standing in front of the tank, even climbing on top of a tank and talking to someone inside. Later, unidentified people rescued him and took him away, and despite numerous attempts to identify the tank man, his true identity remains unknown. Eyewitnesses say it is still unknown whether unidentified individuals arrested him, killed him, or if he escaped. Number 1. The Man in the Iron Mask. The Man in the Iron Mask is one of the most mysterious figures in history, who was imprisoned in France for 34 years. His identity was obscured by a mask, leading to various theories about him, including the idea that he was King Louis XIV's twin brother. Although he was kept in various prisons, he wore a mask to cover his face, which was not made of iron, but of velvet. Recent research by historian Paul Sonino has shown that the man was most likely Eustache Dauger, an attendant who uncovered sensitive information about Cardinal Mazarin's finances.